So here is the K&N oil filter from my Ford Freestyle, which I just did an oil change. And we're going to take a look at it to see if there's any concerns with the engine that I should know about. Anything that may have, let's say anything that may need addressing. So these are the K&N, and yeah, it's a pretty nice oil filter, I must say. This is not a review, because I've already done reviews of the K&N. This is just a, let's look at the filter, let's see if there's anything wrong with the engine, kind of like thing. That sure comes out easy. I don't like that. But at least it didn't stick on the engine or anything. So let's get this one in here. And let's get her cut open and let's see if there's anything with this one or anything. And by the way, the Ford Freestyle has the 3-liter Duratec engine in it. 205 or so horsepower and same amount of torque or more torque, I believe. And that poor Ford Freestyle has that worst transmission I believe ever built, and being that Batavia CFT30. Yeah, gonna need another one of those. Those transmissions are hard to find. And finding parts to fix one is almost impossible, actually. So I don't know if I'll be fixing or actually having to just grab a transmission and do a nice, very light rebuild on it. I do like that car. It's just impossible to drive now. The transmission just does not want to work. So, but let's see how good that engine is. Engine's pretty good, in fact. I like that engine. Lots of power. CVT, though, that is kind of sucks some of that power down. But lots of power in that engine. And it will go. It goes pretty good. My word, this thing ain't cut open yet. What is going on here? Time to change the wheel on this? I'm not sure. She is taking forever to cut open. Oh my word, K&N, did you give me a special heavy duty steel case on this? Like, wow. Or is my wheel just getting weaker and weaker? I heard a crack there. Wow. There, she's cracking. Come on, just open up already. Okay, I'll get it open and come back to it. Okay, after another minute, she's cracked open. So, whew, I don't remember the cases ever being that thick. But I don't know if I've taken one apart like this. So, that is a thick case. Wow. Like I know there's 4 threads. Silicone anti-drain back. Got a real spring in it, so that's a bonus. Yeah, K&N. They're not bad. I'm not too... I didn't mind using this filter on there. Did a good job, it looks like. But we'll see about that soon enough when I cut this filter open and see what kind of contaminants it actually caught. So around in here there is I'm not sure, well, it's on the outside of where the filtration was, so that's actually not a bad thing. It did its job. It filtered. It go like that, or it goes like this. At least I think it does. Let me cut the filtration off and see if there's anything wrong there. So I'm pretty sure I'm cut through, and I'm pretty sure this thing did not film right. So if this turns out to be not filmed right, then oh well, I'll still put it up. That's typical of my cameras to always try to screw up my filming for me. Even though I set it up perfectly, it decides to film in a different format. But we'll see after I'm done. Now let's pull the filtration off. I love the filtration on these filters, by the way. Go around one more time. Just to make sure. Okay, that one went around right. Here. Okay. Yes. Okay, that did work right. So it should just pull off. Should pull off. Come on, you. Why are you getting stuck? There we go. It's funny, these things kind of look red. No, the oil wasn't red, but like I always said, the K&N sure have nice filtration on them. So this is the inside. So let us take a look here to see if there's any sparklies in here. And it does not, but the inside wouldn't have the sparklies. The outside would have the sparklies. Why am I looking at the inside? And I should be looking at the outside. There we go. And I'm sure I'm going to find something. There's a little sparkle. Ooh. Some more sparkles on the inside than I thought there was going to be. There is some stuff here. Wow. And I'm a little concerned with that. There's some bad stuff here. Yes, we got some metal in the filter. The car never feels like it's running terrible. I know you're always probably going to find a bit of metal, but wow, you should feel the grit on in here. Look at this. This stuff here is all grit and grime. Why? Why is that? This is a disappointment to me that this engine does not look nearly as healthy as I was thinking it was. There's so much grime and grit and metal flake in here. So I'm gonna have to look into this now more. Great. But yeah, this turned out to be an eye-opener because honestly though, the filter filtered perfectly. Nothing got through to the other side. But I can't believe how much crap and grime is on the inside of there. It's like very gritty, and I don't know what that is. Lots of carbon buildup in this engine that I'm finally getting cleaned out this summer. Not sure. I'm gonna have to check that engine out more now just to make sure. Well, it doesn't really matter right now because the that is a thick canister. That's almost as good as the Kubota canister. That is thick. But yeah, this is surprising to me. But I'm very happy that it filtered excellently. This K&N filter. So K&N did its job, kept all the all of the particulates. Is that it? Or particles? From the sucked it from the oil and sent through clean oil again. Everything worked just fine. anti-drain back, or I mean the bypass valve is there, and it didn't look like it was triggered or anything. But yeah, this engine seems to be kind of dirty inside. I'm really gonna look into that, and maybe this was a 6,000 kilometer oil change with thought I put synthetic in it, but I'm not sure. It could have been just conventional oil, but I'll be looking at that engine a little bit more now, and not just the transmission, worrying about that. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I was glad to make it, and now we know. And please subscribe if you haven't. I'll bring you many more videos in the future.